Gold sellers. How deep does the rabbit hole go? Season of Discovery gold seller leaks everything, and it's shameless. We got millionaire gold sellers out there right now. Damn. Okay, let's check this out, and let's see how bad it really is.
Now, although the cool new abilities in Season of Discovery are fun for players to enjoy, unfortunately they also make the bots more powerful, therefore making these gold farms much more profitable. And the very small level cap in SOD makes the servers much more lucrative than any other previous version of World of Warcraft.
Oh, really? I'm not an SOD player, but I know this shit is wild.
So far, Season of Discovery, without a shadow of a doubt, has been one of the best things Blizzard have done for a long time. It makes me very optimistic about the future of classic WoW. But the problem is, since most people are enjoying the game in blissful ignorance, we are largely unaware of the dark gold-selling underworld that is growing day by day. After talking to many long-term and experienced gold sellers myself, I can
look at how these bots work.
claim that the situation is worse than anything we have seen on Wrath servers. There's a reason why there are so many clips of bot armies on YouTube, Reddit, and other sites. I've been lucky enough to thoroughly interview an active gold seller currently in action on the Season of Discovery servers.
This is the undead starting zone. Look at them, just like a freaking army of degenerate bots just running around.
There's a lot of inaccurate and overestimated information about gold selling. The comment sections and Reddit posts are further exasperating the mass confusion within the WoW community.
What the hell? Where are they going?
Still spewing absolute nonsense that I've debunked in previous videos months ago. But hopefully, that will all end today. You see, this is the main reason why Vostok, the gold seller I interviewed, has come forth, because he's quite frankly tired of people.
This guy's got to watch his back.
Today, we will reveal the following. How do people set up bots and how do they work? What are the gold sellers doing in-game to make gold? The ins and outs of fly hacking instance farming? Why are there so many bots in SOD, and why is it even worse than Wrath? And lastly, we'll talk about how the true source of this dilemma is actually the players.
Yeah, look, Shahok, you make a great point in chat. Look, here's the thing. The average age, I believe, of a WoW player, and especially probably classic Andes, has risen greatly over the years, right? A lot of us started playing this game when we were teenagers, and we're still playing now. I mean, look at me. I started playing, in 2005? I was 15. Now I'm freaking 33, okay? So what does that entail a lot of times? Well, back in the day, we had a lot of time, but no money, right? And today, we got a lot more money, but no time. That's the thing, right? Time is money, friend, as the old adage goes. So when people have more money and less time, but they still want to play the game, what are they going to do? They're going to use that money to make up for the fact that they just can't grind shit like they used to anymore. So like you said, people got money and don't have the time. So what do you expect people to do? They're going to buy the gold. Yep, that's what's going to happen. That's why the WoW token is more popular now than it probably would have been 10 years ago, right? Or 15 years ago when the game first came out. It's because the WoW player base has aged. We're still degenerates, so we still want to play all the time, but we can't. But what do we have now that we didn't have back when we were 15? We got a bank account, you know? So instead of asking Dad for the money, you spend it yourself. Buy the gold.
So there's a number of ways you can obtain a WoW gold farming bot. There's loads online that you can simply purchase with profiles for farming gold. Normally you pay for the bot software and also an unlocker to allow the program to work in-game. They're usually developed in China, Russia, and Germany. There are some publicly available online.
I wonder, how do they still... Would they VPN from China? I mean, won't the government come, execute them or something? I don't know, maybe that's... There's no WoW in China anymore. How are they still doing this? I don't even understand. I guess they're VPNing everywhere.
But
VPNing entire bot servers.
Best profiles for the best and exclusive gold farms.
I just think, isn't that dangerous in China to do that kind of shit?
Since the gold farming community is a very closed-off community, not unlike a crime organization. You probably won't get inside the inner circle without building your own big botting infrastructure with the bots that are publicly available. You'll be contacted later by a more advanced bot developer when you grab their attention and establish yourself as a serious farmer. Vostok was contacted by a more advanced bot developer from China. Following this exchange, he was given access to a bot.
That's right. That's another intricacy to this. The bot the people who make the bots also make a shit ton of money off this. It's not just the gold farmers themselves. These bot creators, they're just trying to, it's like an arms race trying to make the best bot, and they're just selling the bots to the farmers.
On a number of different accounts. You see, usually you have to pay for one bot per account. If you're using publicly available bots online like Beneteau
See
or
where you were going there,
GT
Cadence.
bots,
Yeah, China
these will
was an
usually
ally.
have a monthly fee, and you'll have to pay it with cryptocurrency, as the bot devs don't want to do
Look at that
refunds
monthly
in case
fee,
for
$17.99 a month. Damn, $16.99 a month. You got to pay with crypto too, so it's untraceable. This
actually
shit's
have a
wild,
monthly
man.
fee,
Look at
and
that.
you'll have
This one's
to
not
pay
bad.
with
$8 a month.
cryptocurrency, as the bot devs don't want to
Holy
do refunds
crap.
in case the bot stops working due to Blizzard implementing
Dude,
an
this
update.
one's $25
Developing
a
the bot
month,
is a very
$24.99.
complicated process. It requires advanced programming, knowledge particularly in C++, and an in-depth understanding of how the WoW game client works. It has been described to me like a pyramid scheme. You need handfuls of devs that understand the game client and its anti-cheat aka warden system. In simple terms, they create unlockers that extend the game's functionality so that add-ons can be used for more than just modifying the UI. They do this by creating custom LUA code, like logic scripts for example, to go and kill NPCs, loot this, do that. These people will sell their LUA scripts to other devs. If you've ever wondered why
Oh my
other
god,
MMOs
so now you
really
got the bot sellers making money, and now you got the script writers who enable the bots to be used in WoW to make money by selling the scripts. Oh my god, this is like a pyramid scheme.
support custom add-ons,
Is why. I thought just the WoW gold sellers making money. No, there's like a whole freaking industry built off of this. What the
game
hell?
client is more exposed for exploitation. And then there are other devs who specialize in essentially outwitting WoW's anti-cheat system. So it's basically a community of different developers collaborating
and now you got the
and
anti-cheater
selling their
guys too.
services in order to finally create a functional World of Warcraft bot.
What the hell? Got a fucking corporation to run this shit. Got different divisions. You're gonna need an HR too.
So you're probably wondering why you are seeing so many bot armies run in and out of stockades or other locations. Most people still have this very inaccurate belief that every time Blizzard sees a bot, they see their $15 per month subscription fee. This really isn't the case, since in most cases botters don't pay a sub fee or pay very little. The former GMI interview BBK claimed that many botters use stolen credit cards and PayPal accounts to pay for the sub fee. By the way, in the description of this video there will be a link to a playlist of this Stranglethorn Vice series in case you have missed an episode. And the offer method that Vostok has brought to my attention is purchasing cheap debit cards in Ukraine and Argentina. Let me explain this process.
Why would they do that?
You see, Blizzard have a scheme to make WoW affordable in less economically progressed countries by reducing a fee in the local currency. So bot farmers purchase a short-term debit card with a bank from that country with enough of the local currency to pay for 1 month of subscription fee. This is normally equivalent to $5 to $7, but sometimes when
these guys are actually like smart, man. They're freaking farming the cheapest place to sub. What the hell? We might have like potential nuclear scientists here, potential people who could find the cure to cancer, but instead they're using their ingenious powers to farm gold in a digital environment known as Azeroth. What the fuck?
Currency is very volatile.
Where's society
this
going
could
with
drop
this?
significantly, and therefore a bot farmer will purchase them in bulk for next to nothing. So Blizzard really don't make a lot of money from gold farmers, if anything. I mean, bots
it's very
ruin the player
affordable.
experience and encourage
that.
players to unsubscribe. Bots are only a negative for Blizzard, and there's no way to conclusively work this out, but it very likely results in a profit drop. By the way guys, I'm currently working all the way through the night to get this video finally done. It's taken a good month to get it finished, so I would really appreciate it if you did subscribe to the channel. There's loads of subscriber only guides for Season of Discovery that you can check out also if you just go to my channel page. But anyway, let's carry on with the video. So what are the main in-game hustles in Season of Discovery? What are the gold sellers doing? Let's go through this in a step-to-step process. So let's say Mr. Bot Farmer has got an account set up and he's in-game ready to go. Firstly, he's going to make a mage. He's going to turn on a bot profile that's going to get leveled up to level 25 as fast as possible. The main play is to get access to the Living Bomb and Living Flame ability, as these are great AoE abilities for farming instances. And at level 25,
AoE down the shit out of it. Yeah, this makes sense. You're going to want the best AoE abilities, burn shit down, collect the gold. Yeah, it's all about making money. Yeah, they're following the money. That's true.
We're going to be farming RFC.
They wouldn't be doing it if there wasn't money behind it.
Farming stockades for gold.
Damn, look at
Now,
how many.
do they do
Holy
this without
crap! He
dying,
pulled
you
the whole
may wonder?
dungeon, man.
This is where the fly hack software comes into play, which works alongside the bots.
My God, it's the
using
unscuffed
same-
version of me. I've been called the scuffed Zaryu before. There you go. I see the. Yeah, I'm definitely a scuffed version of him. That's true.
unlocking alleyway scripts that we
Accurate.
mentioned earlier.
I'm
The fly
balding,
hack
he has a
tells
full
the
head of
client
hair.
that the player wants to go up on the y-axis. This is a controlled client side, and the fly hack has been developed in a way that the
What the
anti-cheat
hell?
system does not automatically detect the hack. Essentially,
I
there's a
forgot for a second that this is classic. I was thinking, oh, this guy's on his flying mount. There is no flying mounts. What the hell?
in a way that the anti-cheat
shit.
system does not automatically detect the hack. Essentially, there's a team of people developing fly
crazy.
hacks, and then there's a team of people on
I'm a
Blizzard's
balding
side
Zarya,
developing a
thank
way
you.
to deter the fly hack, and they're constantly in a battle against each other. So the bot flies between two evade spots very quickly, dealing damage with AoE abilities between these two spots.
I think
This way the mobs don't
I don't know what the
reset
numbers are, but a
or
lot of them
evade.
bald. Yes,
They will all die, meanwhile the bot doesn't take any damage.
that's
Now,
crazy.
although the cool new abilities in Season of Discovery are fun for players to enjoy, unfortunately they also make the bots more powerful, therefore making these gold farms much more profitable.
Yeah, that
very-
makes sense. There, you can go like full God mode on some of these Season of Discovery classes, right? So of course, if you can make these God mode classes, make them more powerful, use these rune empowering things that they have in Season of Discovery, you can burn down more guys faster, right? That makes sense. It's probably
Small level
easier to
cap
do this in
inside
Season of Discovery.
makes for servers much more lucrative than any other previous version of World of Warcraft.
Right, it's better
You
than
see,
classic
for the
for
life
farming.
of the bot, there's two phases: the leveling
Classic craft.
time and the gold farming time. In SOD, this leveling time is very quick because bots can start making gold at level 25, and this only takes about 30 hours tops.
Right,
Plus, in
25 is the
SOD,
cap
there's a
right now.
huge demand for gold, and more IRL money can be made from smaller amounts of gold, especially compared to retail and Wrath. And this
True,
is
they
why
don't have the
you're
gold
seeing so many
inflation.
bot armies in-game. The strategy gold farmers are using currently is a quick pump and dump strategy. Make as much gold before you get banned. To be fair to Blizzard, they are actually banning accounts very quickly in the ballpark of 2 to 3 weeks. But the problem is, because of the low level cap, gold farmers can make a lot of real life money quickly
I didn't even
before
think
they
about
get
that.
banned.
Like
It's
hitting
actually
level caps much quicker because the level cap's much lower. Now I wonder if it's probably going to be less lucrative as the level cap goes up, right? Because that's going to continue to happen in Season of Discovery. But you still have the factor that the classes are so powerful that you can make like a tanking warlock and just go into the dungeon and burn everything down. Well, you wouldn't be able to do that in regular WoW.
Ballpark of $30 to $40 per day per account, and the number of bots people are running
$30 to
ranges
$40
from
per
small
day per
timers doing
account.
about 12 accounts to the giants doing way over 450 accounts.
Oh my god,
probably could-
450 accounts at $40 per day? Hold on, let's do something quick. 450 accounts times $40 per account per day. Oh my god, what? How much are they making in a month? Is this real money? Is this real fucking money? There's no way. Dude, that's $6.4 million. That's almost $6.5 million. Now, it's not all profit because they got to pay to run the servers. They got to pay to get the bots. They got to pay to get the codes and all that shit. But still, there's a lot of profit in here. What the fuck? Oh my god.
Come across this clip of a Chinese bot farmer showing
What am
off
I
his
doing
cell.
with my life?
What is happening here in this footage
Why am I
is
not bot
it's from the
farming?
launch of SOD, and he's using hunters to farm
Change
as
my
much
children's
resources
life.
from the open world as possible. You see, when a server launches, you can make a lot of IRL money from very little gold. Most gold farmers don't actually use their own PCs. They rent virtual PCs cheaply from
Even if
Russia
they're running at a
for
10%
about
profit, that's over
$2
half a
per
million a
day.
year. Yeah,
They
true.
sometimes use more legit companies that are set up for general virtual machine usage, but since so many people are using virtual machines for gold farming, it has birthed
Oh
a
my
market for
God.
people who specialize in providing PCs for people who want to farm gold in
Oh my
MMOs.
god, it goes even deeper. It goes even deeper so they can use virtual machines. So that's in essence creating a market for people to build the machines for people to virtually log into a gold farm. So now we got we basically got the people who are selling the milk, right? The milk is the product here. But they don't even own cows. They're virtually milking the cows, and then so now you got people just building up farms of cows for people to go virtually milk. Oh my god. This is crazy. This is building up. This is creating like 10 different industries.
Therefore, the PC rigs themselves are optimized around
Talking
more
about margin
CPU
of this could
than
be a
GPU power
freaking New
in
York
order to
Stock
better run the
Exchange
programs
company
required for
listed.
botting. By the way, they don't do this to avoid getting IP banned or anything. Blizzard rarely IP ban people because it can cause complications when people have more than one WoW account in a single property, like for instance in student accommodation.
It's
They
tough.
simply
It's
do
not
it
that
because
easy
it's
to ban
cheaper
them.
than running a PC on your own electricity, since obviously different countries have cheaper energy costs. No doubt the war in Ukraine has influenced this.
And these guys do get accounts banned, that's for sure. But they just come back with more. Like it's like it's just constant respawn.
As we know from interviewing a former GM BPK, he confirmed that there are no GMs
Blizzard
in
is
the
lazy.
game actively looking for.
I don't know if Blizzard is. I mean, Blizzard. I don't know if they're lazy, but I just think the amount of resources it would take for them to shut these kinds of operations down is just it would be exponentially more costly than it would be just to let them run. Like the cost benefit analysis, I'm sure they've done it in the company, and they've just said like, we need to hire this many people. We need this many. We need to create these amount of teams. We need this kind of software, and like just once they put all the costs together, they were like, dude, this is not, we're gonna run at a loss trying to fucking get rid of all these bots. It's not possible.
And banning bots. They basically just are ticket machines. They spend all of the time just responding to tickets and barely actually going into the game. Instead, Blizzard have risk assessment teams that look at data intermittently to see when accounts have suspicious data, like for instance a player being too low on the y-axis of a Stockades instance that shouldn't be possible, and then
Sure.
the ban comes in. However, the other week,
If they
many
can't
bots
fight them,
were
they join them.
randomly
Well, you got the WoW
teleported
token.
into the ocean to drown. You can see this in the screenshot that I'm providing.
What? Blizzard.
However, the other week, many bots were randomly teleported into the ocean to
shit.
drown. You can see this in the screenshot that I'm providing.
Damn.
And this was shared from another gold farm.
Blizzard just drowned all the bots. Oh my god! Instead of deleting them or just ending their accounts, they just killed them all. Shit. That's kind of
Maybe
cool.
this means Blizzard are in fact taking a more hands-on approach, but I can't confirm that. What I can confirm is that ever since I actually started making this series, many people in the gold farming industry have told me how it's getting much harder to turn over as much profit as they once did. And this is because Blizzard are taking the situation way more seriously and getting more
they're
strict,
trying.
which proves that publicity of the issue is benefiting the game in the long run. So please share this video with as many people as you can.
Yeah,
and
Blizzard's-
get as
I
many
guess
of your
they're getting
favorite
better at
streamers
it.
to react to it, and also get them to turn their reaction.
But at the end of the day, it's an arms race, right? Like Blizzard comes out with some new, tech that can actually detect better and find more and teleport these guys into the ocean and kill them. But then the bot farmers, fire back and do something else. And you got to remember, these bot farmers are highly motivated to continually change the code and figure out ways around this shit. They're very motivated. They got 6.5 million reasons to be motivated. So it's not like Blizzard figures it out and then, oh shit, okay, we're done. We got to deal with these. No, they're gonna do it again, find a new way, and then you gotta fire back and figure out a new way to stop them.
Into something permanent like a clip on YouTube. I'm totally okay with streamers and other content creators
If
doing
Blizz got
this because
Pentagon
the more
level
publicity
security,
this
yeah,
video
if they got
gets,
Pentagon
the
level security, all
better
these
it will
bots will be gone.
benefit the game.
If is the key.
Gold farmers are also finding the best way to approach the ban climate. Sometimes, for instance in SOD right now, the bans are coming quite fast, so the best strategy is to farm 24/7 and get as much gold before
This
the
is
ban.
crazy.
But sometimes a more subtle approach is better. For instance, only farming 16 hours a day to evade a ban. We know that in the past, gold farmers have been able to get away with farming on Wrath of Lich King Classic for months without getting banned.
The seed.
And now to address the elec in the room. There's a reason why there's so many gold farmers in Season of Discovery making a substantial profit, and it's because so many people are buying the gold. You see, there's a new novelty that incentivizes
so
players to purchase
There's
more
definitely
gold,
only a certain amount of
and
time
it
Blizzard
is
can spend on
the
this. Yeah.
GDKP. GDKPs are already dominating live servers. Some days when I look at the
GDKP?
LG Bulletin Board add-on, I see more GDKP runs than normal runs. The rise of this loot system in the classic WoW raiding scene creates a vicious, never-ending circle, making the RMT world richer and richer. I'm not exclusively blaming people who buy gold, because obviously there are many parties at fault here, but if you buy gold, you should know that you're contributing to making the game worse for everyone else. The purchase of gold and a participation in GDKPs inflates server economies, and the consequence of this is now your casual dad game has to farm 5 hours a week for his raid consumes instead of just the 1 hour.
Yeah, it exacerbates the issue, and then you got the guys who do it like the right way and actually farm their own gold, but now the gold that they're farming is worth less because other people are buying the gold. And then so now the guy who used to be able to just farm his own gold needs to do more, and now he's running out of time in his day. He's like, oh man, I need more than 100 gold. I need 1,000 gold now, but I don't have enough time to get 1,000 gold. Yep, guess I gotta go buy some gold. Then he joins the buyer's side, and oh god, and now it's even getting worse.
You may not care about casual gamers,
it's like a vicious
but they
cycle
do
of
take
snake
a big
eating its
portion
tail.
of the player base, especially in Season of Discovery. So by buying gold,
Do
you are
50
stabbing your
DKP
fellow
minus,
players
yes.
in the back and shooting yourself in the face. Because you are, in the long run, making the game worse.
It's like what's
for
happening with
everyone.
the U.S. housing market.
If that doesn't convince you to never
Yeah.
buy gold again, you
Very
should
true.
know that I have been told rumours that there are many links between the world of RMT.
The economics in World of Warcraft are very much similar to the economics in real life. It's an economy. It's a living economy. The value of gold goes up and down much the same way it does here.
And the world of real-world crime.
Why work so
Apparently
hard at
people
Mythic
use
Raid
gold
when
farming
you can just
setups
pay
or some
for it?
safe startup cash to then pursue purchasing drugs for resale, for instance, fraud by hacking bank accounts, websites, etc. And apparently it's also a very good way to launder illegally obtained cash, because people like to basically purchase a load of WoW gold and then resell it for cryptocurrency. And who
Oh
knows?
god, this is where it gets really fucked up, is when like it leads to illegal activity in real life. Like, okay, yeah, gold and it sucks, it's ruining the game, ruining the game's economy. But when it starts to be used to launder drug money and shit, or like hack people's bank accounts and stuff, that's where it gets really wild.
Where that that real life money has come from in the first place. Guys, Season of Discovery is well on its way to having an economy as f***ed as Wrath of the Lich King Classic. Stop buying gold and stop doing GDKPs. Ciao.
Damn. This went way deeper than I thought it was going to go. I did not realize all these economics that went into gold buying. Like the people making the code, the people making the bots, the people housing the farm piece, the PCs for remote logins. It's crazy. And then like freaking looking for the countries with the cheapest subscription and buying gift cards from there. My god. This shit's crazy. Great video from Metal Goblet. I'll link in the chat if you guys want to go ahead and check it out too. I need laundry my heroin money for my Peace Blue, bro. Yeah, there you go. Laundry your heroin money? Yeah. Yeah, no, this was crazy. This was definitely crazy. I love watching these. We'll see the next one when he does it.